Upbeat, friendly music begins and fades slightly into the background. Hey everyone, and welcome to Green Living Made Simple. Have you ever looked at your apartment balcony or windowsill and thought, I wish I could grow my own food here? Well, you absolutely can. I'm your name, and today I'm going to walk you through everything you need to start your very own urban garden. We'll cover the best plants, the essential tools, and my top tips to get you growing in no time. Let's get our hands dirty and grow something amazing together. So, why even bother gardening in the city? First off, you'll save money. Imagine snipping fresh basil for your pasta, or picking a ripe cherry tomato for your salad without a trip to the store. It's also an incredible stress reliever. Studies show that just 20 minutes with your plants can significantly lower stress levels. Plus, it's great for the planet. Growing your own food, even a little bit, reduces food miles and packaging waste. And don't worry about space. Even the tiniest balcony or a sunny window can become a productive green oasis. Ready to start? Let's talk about what you'll need. It's simpler than you think. First, containers. You can use traditional pots, window boxes, or even get creative with recycled containers like yogurt cups or tin cans. Just make sure they have drainage holes at the bottom. Next, you need the right soil. Grab a bag of potting mix specifically designed for containers. Please don't just scoop soil from a park. It's too dense and won't work well in pots. Then you'll want some basic tools. A small trowel for digging, a pair of gardening gloves to keep your hands clean, and a watering can are all you really need to get started. Finally, and most importantly, is sunlight. Find a spot that gets at least 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. South-facing balconies or windows are usually perfect. If you have a lower light spot, don't worry. You can still grow things like mint, parsley, or lettuce. Okay, time for the fun part. Choosing your plants. If you're a beginner, I always recommend starting easy. Herbs are fantastic. Think basil, mint, cilantro, or rosemary. They're relatively low maintenance and super rewarding. For veggies, cherry tomatoes, lettuce, radishes, and spinach are great choices for small spaces. If you want something super fast, try microgreens. You can harvest them in just a couple of weeks. When you're picking, consider your local climate. Tomatoes, for example, love warm, sunny weather, while kale and spinach prefer cooler temperatures. You can start from seeds or, for an easier start, buy small starter plants called seedlings from a local nursery. My advice, don't go overboard at first. Start with just 2 or 3 different plants to get the hang of it. You can always expand your garden later. Now that your garden is planted, how do you keep it happy and thriving? Let's go over some simple care tips. First, watering. The golden rule is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. In a small pot on a hot day, this might be every day or two. Be careful not to overwater, as that can be just as bad as underwatering. Next up is feeding your plants. Container plants will use up the nutrients in their soil pretty quickly, so you'll want to give them a boost. Use a liquid fertilizer diluted with water every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. It's like giving them a vitamin shot. Also, keep an eye out for pests. The most common ones, like aphids, can often be handled by simply spraying them with a bit of soapy water. Finally, don't be afraid to prune and harvest. Regularly snipping off dead or yellowing leaves keeps the plant healthy. And harvesting herbs and lettuce frequently actually encourages them to grow back even bushier. Even with the best care, you might run into a few problems. Don't panic. It happens to every gardener. Let's troubleshoot some common issues. If you see your leaves turning yellow, it could mean a couple of things. It's often a sign of overwatering, but it can also mean the plant needs fertilizer. Check the soil moisture first. Are your plants getting really tall and flimsy or leggy? That's a classic sign they're not getting enough sunlight. They're literally stretching to find more light. Try moving them to a sunnier spot. If your plants just aren't growing at all, make sure the soil isn't too compacted and that they are getting enough light and water. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning and discovery. Be patient with yourself and your plants. And just like that, you have everything you need to start your own urban garden. It all begins with one small pot. From there, you can enjoy the process, watch your plants grow, and best of all, taste the amazing flavor of something you grew yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. I'd love to know what you're planning to grow first, so drop a comment below. Happy gardening!